Have you ever been out with your friends, looking at them laughing at an inside joke and suddenly realized you are completely invisible? You've officially become the third wheel. Sign 1, the sidewalk shuffle.
When you are walking down a street or a hallway together, the group naturally forms a duo in the front, and you are constantly forced to step onto the grass or lag behind because there isn't enough room for three. It feels like a physical accident, but it's actually a subconscious cue that they are prioritizing their interaction with each other and forgetting to leave a physical space for you. Sign 2. The background character, conversation, you find yourself standing in a circle with them, but their shoulders are turned toward each other, effectively blocking you out. When you try to chime in or add to the conversation, they might give a quick yeah or a laugh, but then immediately redirect the conversation back to their inside jokes or a topic only the two of them know about. You aren't actually participating in a group hangout. You are just a live audience member watching their hangout. Sign 3. Plans are announced instead of discussed. You are all hanging out and one of them says, "Oh, by the way, remember we are going to that cafe tomorrow at 2 p.m.? You realize they already texted, made the plan, locked down the time, and you are only finding out about it now as an afterthought. They didn't forget to invite you. They forgot to include you in the decision-making process. You are being treated like an optional +1 to their friendship duo rather than an equal member of the group. Sign 4. The code name barrier. You're sitting together, and suddenly they use a random, funny nickname you've never heard before, laughing over a reference you know nothing about. When you ask where the name came from, you get a quick, dismissive answer like, "Oh, it's just a long story from that one night we went out," and they keep moving with the conversation. When a group starts developing an exclusive vocabulary or a set of secret code names right in front of you, they are drawing an invisible boundary line that says, this part of our friendship is private and you're on the outside looking in.
Bonus sign, the Instagram ghost treatment. When it's one of their birthdays or major milestones, they will post huge, multi-slide photo dumps on Instagram or WhatsApp stories with long, paragraph-long emotional captions and inside jokes. But when your birthday or achievement rolls around, you get a generic, single story repost or a text that just says HBD with a basic emoji. Now we will discuss what you can do if it happens to you. Number 1 step is upgrade to one-on-one hangouts. Break the duo. If you try to speak up during a group hangout, the other two will naturally defend or agree with each other. The fix? Stop hanging out as a trio for a bit. Invite just one of the friends out for coffee, a drive, or a quick shopping trip. People act completely differently when they are away from their partner in crime. Building a strong, individual one-on-one bond makes it much harder for them to treat you like a background character the next time you are all back in the group. Step 2. Test the waters with a low-stakes call-out. You don't need to start a massive, dramatic screaming match or send a 10-paragraph text message. Instead, use a gentle, low-stakes call-out right when it happens. The next time they use a secret nickname or bring up an inside joke, don't just sit there smiling uncomfortably. Look at them and say with a smile, "Okay, you guys are speaking in codes again. Fill me in. What did I miss?" The value. This forces them to look at you and acknowledge the exclusion. If they care about your feelings, they will immediately stop, laugh, and explain the joke to include you. If they give you a cold, dismissive answer, they are giving you a clear sign of where you stand. Step 3. Stop over-investing and demote the friendship. If you have tried to bridge the gap and they are still giving you the ghost treatment, it is time to stop matching their energy with 100% of yours. Stop being the one who constantly texts first. Stop planning their birthday surprises, and stop begging for a seat at a table that doesn't have space for you. The value. This isn't about being petty, it's about self-respect. Quietly demote them from best friends to casual friends. You can still sit with them in class, chat with them at work, or laugh at their jokes, but stop giving them access to your deep emotions. Step 4. Expand your circle. Build your own bench. The ultimate cure for third wheeling is realizing that these two people do not hold the monopoly on your social life. Take all that energy you were wasting trying to fit into their dynamic, and pour it into meeting new people. Join a new club, start a hobby, or reconnect with an old acquaintance. Bullet. When you have a thriving life and other people who genuinely celebrate you, it won't matter if two people on a sidewalk didn't leave room for you to walk next to them. You'll be too busy walking your own path. At the end of the day, remember this: your worth is never defined by how well you fit into someone else's dynamic. If a group chat or a friendship circle makes you feel small, it's not a sign that something is wrong with you, it's just a sign that you've outgrown that space. I want to hear from you guys. Have you ever been the third wheel? How did you handle it, and did you end up staying or walking away? Drop your stories in the comments below. I read and reply to every single one, and let's support each other down there. If this video gave you a little bit of comfort or peace today, please hit that like button, share it with a friend who needs to hear it, and subscribe to Lazy Girl and Random Reels. Tap that notification bell so you don't miss our daily shortcuts, life hacks, and random funny edits. Thank you so much for watching. Protect your energy, and I'll see you in the next video.